something interesting happened when I was preparing for this interview, Ted. We've shown lots of footage on this program, certainly since January 4th, 2011. And I'm not aware if you had seen this. This was taped by a very famous comedian, Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen this
yes,
footage?
Yes, I have.
I want
very unfaithful.
Yeah, I want to play it for the audience, maybe who hasn't seen it, because it's a
Have you ever seen it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Maybe we can sue her.
I thought about it. And it was on Dr. Phil's show, as a matter of fact.
Did he play this? Let me play. It's a very
I don't like
peculiar. I'm going to play it for the audience.
Howdy do, homeless mama here. That's right, it's me. I'm hanging out here in the bushes. I've decided to be homeless because obviously that is the best way for a person to become famous in this country nowadays. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this stupid ass sign that I have made out to the street there, and I'm going to wait for some bozo to drive by and hand me $1, and then I'm going to thank him and say, God bless you. God bless you, in the sweetest, deepest voice that I can possibly pull out of my ass. And you know what? Next thing you know, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be all over the TV. I'm going to have all kinds of people asking me to represent their products. People like, I don't know, Super Polygrip or Depends. I would be a perfect spokesperson for Depends. And I'll tell you what, it's not easy out here. People don't want to give you any money because they think you're going to go get some booze or some drugs. But I'll tell you what, I need some off. Mosquitoes out here, and they're spreading that West Nile virus. I hate them little bastards. They sneak up and suck the blood out of you. They're like lawyers with wings. And could somebody please tell me how a homeless man is the perfect spokesperson for Kraft macaroni and cheese? What, is he out here in the bushes boiling his pasta? I don't think so. First of all, you're supposed to eat the stuff, not freebase it. Hell, if he'd have been drinking milk and eating some cheese all these years, that bozo might have a few of his own teeth left. I'm surprised Garnier Fruit Teeth didn't get in touch with him, because, boy, that hairdo was sure something, wasn't it? Anyway, and I love him on the Today Show, telling him how I've been watching this show for years and years. Wow, way back when Jane Pauley was on the air. What the hell? I thought the man was homeless. Apparently, he's got DirecTV hooked up out here in the bushes, for crying out loud. Anyway, the moral of the story is, children, you don't need to go to school. You don't need to study and get an internship and work your way up from the bottom and work hard to get to the top. No, just get your ass out there on the street. Next thing you know, you'll get to meet Kobe Bryant. I would like to meet Kobe Bryant. And I'll tell you what, Kobe, you get a hug from me, I guarantee you I'm going to smell a hell of a lot better than that piece of junk, because I will have taken my Calgon bath, another product for which I would be perfectly suited to be a spokesperson. Oh, kiss my ass.
Nervous about showing that, Ted, but I don't think that puts her in a good light for anybody who sees it. It's very
well. Here's the way I look at it. I mean, Vicki Lawrence, she's a has-been. I mean, if that's her way to get some attention, it's pathetic. It's a real negative light on the homelessness and the entire issue. And I've never seen it, which might indicate that not a lot of people have seen it. But I think it's a reflection on her character. It is pretty unbelievable. Yeah. But to me, you know, she's fell out of the limelight. Maybe that was a way for her to get back in the game, to belittle somebody else.
You know, it was interesting to me because, I mean, people have spoofed.
Yeah, oh yes, and I take every one of them in stride. I love them.
But this scene,
that was just personal.
From a lady who at one point had, I mean, she's an Emmy winner. She's done some stuff that is counted. When you see that, I know it didn't make you very happy.
No.
What do you think when you see somebody who maybe you watched as a child doing something like that?
Well, first of all, you know, she's as old as dirt. You know, I remember her back in World War II. You know, Vicki doesn't wear her underwear. No,
I don't know. You know, Vicki Lawrence, I love her to death. You know, as far as her talents, her gifts, and the way her and Carol did the show well. And all, you know, and for what it's worth, I just thought it was just personal. And that for Dr. Phil to piggyback that on one of his segments, that was one of the reasons why I couldn't stand him in the beginning. So you said Dr. Phil, let me say he's a very caring person at all, but it took a lot, he took a lot to grow on me. It took a lot for Dr. Phil to grow on me.